The fundamental rights are defined as the basic human rights of all citizens. These rights are the moral obligations of all citizens and help to promote a spirit of patriotism and uphold the unity of India. These rights have been classified under 6 categories. These are right to equality, right to freedom, right against exploitation, right to freedom of religion, cultural and educational rights, and right to constitutional remedies.
First, right to equality. Right to equality is the first and foremost right in the list of fundamental rights of the Indian Constitution. It states that all people are equal before the law, regardless of a person's status. This is called the rule of law, which is also the foundation of any democracy. This means that no person is above the law. Every citizen, from the Prime Minister of the country to a small farmer in a remote village, will be subjected to the same law. Some other implications of right to equality are: the government cannot discriminate against any citizen on grounds of religion, caste, race, sex, or their background. The principle of non-discrimination regarding social life, which has been forbidden by the Indian Constitution.
Right to freedom. Freedom means absence of constraints. In practical life, it means absence of interference in our daily affairs by others, be it other individuals or the government.
So, under the Indian Constitution, all citizens have the right to freedom of speech, of expression, assembly in a peaceful manner, formation of association and unions, practice any profession, trade or business, and many more.
Right against exploitation. The Constitution mentions 3 specific evils and declares this illegal. First, the Constitution prohibits traffic in human beings. Traffic here means selling and buying of human beings for immoral purposes.
Second, our Constitution prohibits forced labor. Finally, the Constitution also prohibits child labor. No one can employ a child below the age of 14 to work in any factory or mine or in any hazardous work such as railways and ports.
Right to freedom of religion. Every person has a right to profess, practice, and propagate the religion he or she believes in. However, that doesn't mean that a person has right to compel another person to convert in his religion by means of force, fraud, endurement, and allowance.
Freedom to practice religion doesn't mean that a person can do whatever he wants in the name of religion. Example, one cannot sacrifice animals or human beings as offerings to supernatural powers or gods.
Cultural and educational rights. The language, culture, and religion of the minorities must be protected. Otherwise, they may get neglected under the impact of the language, culture, and religion of the minorities. Therefore, the Constitution provides them with cultural and educational rights.
Any section of a society with a distinct language or culture have a right to conserve.
Right to constitutional remedies. If rights are like guarantees, they are of no use if there is no one to honor them. The fundamental rights in the Constitution are important because they are enforceable. It is possible that some of our rights may be violated by fellow citizens, private bodies, or by the government. When any of our rights are violated, we can seek remedy through courts.